Paris was amazing because there's so much excitement in the city and it's beautiful to walk. I love Paris. All the people like to sit in the cafes, like everybody faces out so that they can see kind of what's happening and who's going by.
I cycled day and night around the city. It's such a safe city to cycle around. So I saw Paris in a different way than I had before, and I really enjoy that.
Cycling out of Paris is a thrill, of course. You're going to ride by a couple of very famous sites. As you leave this world-renowned city, the city gets a little smaller, a little bit smaller, and it was just very charming to go from giant metropolis to smaller little villages, if you will.
Going out into the country has been just so beautiful. The other day when we were cycling through a vineyard, there's grapevines on this side, grapevines on this side. There's the vista of the mountains and the fields, and I was like, I'm on location for a movie. The forests, the cute houses, the cows on the side of the road. We totally thought it was Beauty and the Beast. We just could imagine, you know, all the villagers throwing open their shutters, you know, bonjour, 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 bonjour. It's been incredible. It's like a dream. I'm really excited about today because I got to see the source of the Danube. I thought that was so fascinating and so exciting. And then of course we're in the Black Forest now.
I know that The Sound of Music was based in Austria, but riding up there through the Black Forest, you could kind of see Julie Andrews, you know, prancing through the hillsides, and it was pretty great.
Leaving the source of the Danube, we're going to be on the Danube for some 600 kilometers at least. Moving forward as the Danube gets bigger and bigger and bigger, rolling along in the sun. It's sort of this mellowing experience of watching something grow into something more and more spectacular and world-renowned.
You weren't just riding along the side of the river. You'd go along the river for a while, then you'd divert out into other areas. Really, really nice towns, stuff to see all along the way.
Germany is just full of castles. You would be cycling, and then you would just look up and there'd be a castle, and then there'd be a relic of a castle, and then you'd go over a bridge.
Cycling in Germany is probably one of my favorite experiences I've had on a bicycle. The Eurovelo system, the trail system is stunning, is amazing. And seeing Vienna was a huge treat. You can come and experience the music and learn about the history of the composers and the musicians that made their life there.
Vienna is great. There's literally a palace on every corner. There's so much majesty and all this heroic architecture, which is just everywhere. in Slovakia. Bratislava was a pretty town. The Bratislava Castle was really nice. Another place with just stunning views and a lot of history surrounding it. When you cross the river, you're into Hungary. It was a dramatic change. Riding in to Budapest is just majestic. You see the National Gallery up on the top of the hill, and all these big, majestic government buildings right down on the Danube. I mean, it's really amazing when you see that.
From Hungary, we will make our way into Romania. Romania is one of the most intriguing components of coming on this trip because I knew the culture would be different.
The first day in Romania really didn't seem that different from Hungary, but then we began to climb. And once you started to climb and you got into these little villages up there, very, very nice, very interesting.
I actually really welcomed the switch from the more flatter bike paths into the hills of Romania, and now we're more on roads going through local towns, so there's more interaction with the locals, and they seem very warm and inviting, and the smiles you get on your bike, you feel like you're more connected with the people here, and so that's been special for me. The animals on the road have been such a welcome addition as we went into Romania. There's been like cows and dogs, even some horses that have crossed the road in front of us. And there's apparently bears in Transylvania, which has been really special. I'm just going to take it all in. We're going through a very scenic part of Romania. It's called the Transfagaras, and we're going into Balai Lake.
I found that one of the hardest days of my life. I really did. You look up at the switchback going up, and I thought, I can't do this. I just cannot do it. And I never thought I'd get there. And reaching the top, I've had a lot of great experiences in my life, but the exhilaration of reaching the top of that mountain and actually riding in, it was incredible. But also, it was a great feeling going down, that's for sure, rather than going up. And Bucharest was brilliant. It was right in the middle of town. It was just thriving, and the music and the festivals and the people, and the town itself had a really great feel to it.
I liked Bulgaria. Bulgaria seemed a little bit more neat and a bit more organized. The countryside's kind of blended between Bulgaria and Romania. It was beautiful, rolling farmland. So it's gone from flat along the river to slightly hilly to more hilly. The rest day in Velika Tarnova was spectacular. The scenery was great, there's so much history, and it was a pretty cosmopolitan city. It wasn't like a regional town. There are all the amenities, restaurants, shops you could think of. The hotel was fantastic, got a great view.
Bulgaria really surprised me. You know, the villages we rode through, it's an absolutely beautiful country. Beautiful mountains, beautiful scenery. It's all different and interesting. Every country's different. You know, you see things everywhere that you haven't seen before, and you can only see those from a bike. That's the way to see the world, isn't it? And riding in, you see the mosque and you hear the sound from the mosques, and suddenly you know that you're in Turkey.
The culture and the scenery in Turkey have been spectacular. The villages have been great. The kids have been friendly. Minarets and the call to prayer. That's been pretty much an eye-opener. It's been a fantastic experience from the culture of Western Europe to really almost the Middle East.
I know there's a big surprise at the end, which is to get on the water and make our way into the heart of Istanbul. And that is such a thrilling, appropriate finish to an amazing journey.